Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about why I don't play CSGO anymore. And I still play CSGO somewhat, but just not nearly as much as I used to. I think I have around 8 hours in the past 2 weeks, if that shows you anything. And there are multiple reasons for this. And if I had to say what the main reason would be, it would have to be the amount of time you have to put into CSGO in order to stay good and to stay consistent. So any of you out there have played CSGO, and I'm sure a lot of you have, probably like 100% of you watching this video, because realistically, who clicks on a CSGO video if they don't play the game? But a lot of people stop playing CSGO, and in my case, I stopped playing CSGO because it just takes way too much time to stay good at the game. So when I originally started playing CSGO, I was in high school. I didn't really have a job. My main job was just making videos. All I had to really worry about was going to school, and I had a lot of time and a lot of free time to play Counter-Strike. But as the years went on and as I've been playing CSGO longer and longer, I started to get more responsibilities. I'm now 19, I have a social life, I have videos to make, I have a job to go to, and I'm also in school. So just the time that I have, I can't dedicate as much time to play CSGO. And once you start having less and less time to dedicate to CSGO, you start to become increasingly horrible at the game. You'll start to notice that your aim isn't nearly as good as it is, and if anyone has played CSGO, you know that when you start to become not good at CSGO, the game isn't nearly as fun as it used to be, and it just includes you getting shat on, and that just leads to a ton of salt. And if I'm gonna sit down and play a few games a night, I don't want them to be filled with salt. I want to point out that this isn't a problem with CSGO, and this isn't really a problem with the game. It's actually a good thing that you have to put a lot of time in to stay consistent at the game, but this is one of the downfalls for CSGO for me, and I feel like this is the downfall for a lot of people. A lot of people that I talk to and a lot of people that I know actually stopped playing CSGO just because the amount of time you have to put in to stay consistent and to stay good is ridiculous. A lot of the people who I know who are still really good at the game put around 20 hours in a week, which is a lot of time. Considering that I put 30 hours in a week at my job, it would be absolutely ridiculous to put 20 hours a week in at a video game to stay good. I know some people have to put in less, but when I was grinding the game and I was at my peak form and I was enjoying the game at my peak, I was probably, like I said, putting in 20 hours a week. Now that I got older, that just isn't really feasible at all. And this goes into my next point of solo queue not really being that fun at all. A lot of the people I know who played the game and played CSGO don't really play the game anymore, and therefore I end up solo queuing a lot. If you watched any of my live streams, you would know that I just solo queue all the time. And solo queuing, to put it bluntly, is absolute cancer. When you play solo queue, you're matched with 4 other people who can be anyone. Most of the time, it ends up just being people who don't really, for one, know how to play the game, and 2, will flame you for anything you do wrong, and it just leads to this toxic environment that just isn't fun to play in. And at the end of the day, if I'm gonna play video games, I play them for fun, not to be yelled at by some fucking idiot on the internet who, honestly, most of the time don't even know how to play the game themselves. I have close to 3,000 hours now in this game. To say I didn't enjoy my time in CSGO would be absolutely ridiculous to say. I still think CSGO is a good game. It is probably my favorite game of all time still, but at the moment, I just think I need to take a break from CSGO. I think I just need to not play it as much, and whenever I do play it, I just notice myself getting visually frustrated, and I end up quitting a lot of my matches now halfway through because 1, my team is toxic, 2, we're getting absolutely stomped, or 3, I realize I'm not having fun, and I'm like, why am I wasting my time playing this if I'm not having fun? And I feel like a lot of people have had this same thing. As you guys have noticed, CSGO has been in a decline somewhat. I know that a lot of people still play the game, and to say the game is dead would be absolutely ridiculous, but CSGO isn't having that boom it is anymore, and a lot of us knew that at some point this game was going to start to kind of hit its plateau, and it seems like that's where CSGO is at now. I think a lot of other games have come out recently, like PUBG, Overwatch, and just some other games like Rainbow Six Siege have come, and they've taken parts of the player base of CSGO. I know personally right now I would rather play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds than CSGO, and that is something that I couldn't imagine myself saying months ago for any game other than CSGO. So expect on my channel in the upcoming weeks maybe even the upcoming days, to start to have different type of videos maybe retaining to games like Insurgency. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about. Squad is another game I've been playing that's really interesting. Rising Storm 2, and of course PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. The only problem is when I upload those videos, obviously they don't get as many views because a lot of you have come here for CSGO. But I think in the future, I think this channel is going to become more than just CSGO content. As a lot of you guys have been pointing out, the content on this channel has not been the best. And I think that is mostly due to the fact that I just don't really enjoy playing CSGO as much as I used to. And when you don't enjoy something, creating content for it can become a little bit difficult. So expect to see more videos on this channel soon. This was more of a long-winded video, but I thought it would be kind of important. I thought it would be an interesting topic to talk about why I don't really enjoy CSGO as much as I used to. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'm interested to know what you guys think. I know a lot of you out there who still watch these videos don't particularly play CSGO anymore, and I thought that was really interesting. So tell me down in the comments down below, do you still play CSGO? Do you still enjoy it? What do you want to see on the channel in the future? Just let me know down in the comments down below. And if you like the video, how about you hit the like button? And if you dislike the video for some odd reason, how about you hit the dislike button? And if you're new, how about you subscribe? But yeah guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.
Working on myself, by myself, for myself. I don't need your helper for my voice over wealth. I'm a sinner, fuck heaven, I'm in hell. Fuck 1 + 12, rather dead than in jail.